One of the things that's incredibly difficult to understand in this industry from a realtor's perspective is why our boards and our governing bodies don't get their butts together and share all the information necessary. Now, of course, we know it's probably a money thing, but my point in saying this is for the consumer, for the client out there that's listing their home for sale, for the buyer that's looking for a home for sale. It puts you in a bit of a tight spot because you have to find an agent that's willing to pay the money to put their listing on all of the boards. Now, in Oakville and Burlington, the boards we're a part of here share information across and around most of Southern Ontario, except the Toronto board. And as we know, in Oakville and Burlington, there's definitely a bit of an exodus of people every year that come from Toronto over to Burlington. So we want to put our listing on the Toronto board, but vice versa, there's 60,000 Toronto agents that work all over Southern Ontario and are only part of the Toronto board and put their listing up for sale in Burlington, as an example, and not on the local board. Now, how does that hamper you? Well, one, you will see it on Realtor.ca no matter what board it's on. That's important to understand. So it'll always be on Realtor.ca, and when the consumer's looking on Realtor.ca, it'll be there. But one of our tools as agents is a search setup. And we set up this search and we go through and we look at those listings for you in order to see what's available when you're looking for a home in a certain area. And if that home is not available to me as the local realtor that is on the local board, I've got problems. I won't see it and maybe I'll miss it for you. So my point to you guys out there is choose an agent that's willing to put themselves on all the boards to make sure you get maximum exposure on